How to use the subject selection tool in Photoshop. Let's get into it. Head up to select and choose subject. Give Photoshop a moment to select your subject. This could take a minute. Photoshop will then select your subject. But if we zoom in on the edges of our subject here, we can see that it's not done a fantastic job at getting all of these details in. We can further refine this by coming up to select and coming down to select and mask. Within select and mask, we can reselect our subject by clicking select subject. You'll get this error pop up, just choose OK. If you're working with hair, you can go ahead and choose the refine hair button to refine the edges of your hair and bring back the details. If you find you're still losing details around those edges, we can use the refine edge brush tool. If we come over to the left panel here and click refine edge brush tool, we can then come over to the settings on the right, and under edge detection, I tend to work with around 5 pixels here and choose smart radius. Now for refine mode, we have 2 options, color aware and object aware. Color aware is for more simple images, object aware is for more complex images. As I'm working with a simple image, I'm going to choose color aware for my project. You might get this message, just choose OK. You can then use the refine edge brush tool to paint around the edges of your image where the details are. If you find that you overpaint, you can use the Alt or Option key on your keyboard and just repaint in the areas where you've overpainted. It's also good practice to increase or decrease the opacity of your view mode if you're using a view mode. This will allow you to see which details are missing from your selection so you can refine the painting of those exact details. Once you're happy, you can then come down to the output settings. And in output 2, we can choose from selection, layer mask, new layer with layer mask, new document with layer mask. If your aim is to remove the background of your image, you can export to either a layer mask, new layer, or new layer with layer mask. If you just want to export selection, you can choose selection and choose OK. And as we can see, it's exported the selection that we just created in select and mask. You can then go ahead and remove the background if you want to at this point by choosing this layer mask button here. And that will simply remove anything that is not included in our selection. And that's all there is to it.